start this one off right. Over the weekend, I don't know what I did right, but for whatever reason, we've jumped over 400 subscribers, within a matter of a couple of days. I don't know what I did right, but I want to thank you guys right up front for hitting that subscribe button. It means the world, I'm a blue collar guy. Got a red shirt on today, but I'm still a blue collar guy. That's why I wear bibs. Shirt says Buenos Dias. Good morning. But I enjoy doing the videos starting off, but at the same time, I like to see progress. And whenever the channel kind of goes stale, don't really get much subscribers, I tend to stay pretty steady on the views. But if I don't get many subscribers, it's kind of like, man, I'm not making much progress. And all at once, it's like, bam, they start taking off. It's like, all right, we're getting some progress here. But I want to thank all you guys for hitting that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, when I'm out on the road, I try to post videos at least every day. Try to do them at night, but sometimes things happen. I'm tired or whatever. I ain't waiting for my phone to upload or whatever, so I'll upload them first thing in the morning. So I try to do it every day when I'm on the road. On the weekends, probably not going to see much unless I'm late getting a video uploaded, which with my internet at home usually happens. But I just wanted to thank you guys. We are in Pittsburgh, Kansas, getting ready to head over and deliver our load of steel beams. And then we got to go pick up a load of rock. Heading back to Missouri. Then we got to go pick up a load of asphalt material coming back over, might as well say Lee Summit, Kansas City area. And then we'll probably pick up another load of rock, go back to Missouri, because, well, that's what we do. But in the world of trucking, you can run the same thing every day and experience something new. Oh, it's a beautiful day out. Let's do our morning walkabout. I didn't really show much when I loaded this load of how I had it chained down, but wrapped our chain around the front on the bottom. That's to try to help prevent those from moving forward. The top I wasn't as worried about because the chain has got a bite on all of the pieces. Usually on the bottom layers, I usually run a belly chain across through the bottom layer, but on both sides it's got a pretty good bite right there on both sides on the edges, so wasn't as worried about it. Kick them old tires, make sure they don't go wobble wobble. And then back here, did the same thing as I did on the front. And the reason for it is, even though you got the chains across the top holding it down, if you got a chain on the front pushing back, just the vibrations and everything, even though everything's tight, it will push the load back. So do the opposite on the rear, push it forward to stabilize the front and rear movement. Matter of fact, whenever I originally chained this down, I started on the rear, these were all even. And whenever I cranked it down, I actually slid the 2 edge sets of beams forward. So, but it did its job. It kept the load from going forward, backwards. Like I said, the top one didn't go nowhere. But big thing is, boards are double stacked. More likely, if you don't have forward and rear securement like I do, especially forward securement, first time you really got to hit the brakes. I mean, you don't have to slam on them, but if you got to hit the brakes for any reason and your chains are not cranked down super tight, them boards are gone. So You know, I kind of have a theory, spending a couple extra minutes to add securement. I mean, I think I have 9 chains total on this load. Last load I brought over had 10 chains on it, so, and if these beams would have been in the H position, I would have cross-chained the front and rear, so that just adds even more chains onto it. But we're gonna go get unloaded. We're gonna take all these chains off, then we'll turn around and probably use 6 of them again on our rock. So we're gonna go unload and try to get some miles done today. Well, it didn't take us very long to get unloaded. We've made pretty good time coming over here. We're not too far from getting loaded over here. I can say though, this road's a lot better off than what it was the other day when we come out here. I don't think we're gonna put on, still flinging a little bit of mud here and there, but it has dried out a lot more than what it was. At this point the other day, my whole trailer was covered. I mean, it's still rough, don't get me wrong there, but yeah, it looks like they got 2 trucks out here loading today. Hopefully they ain't too far in the way here, but let's see how bad this truck got messed up. Oh man, yeah, it looks like one guy's just about chained down. They got to where I can get in the gate. Come on, Brian, move the loader. It's parked halfway out in the road. Oh man. And that's what I'm talking about right there is guys parked halfway in the entrance, barely got room to squeeze in there. It's all good, bro. I know how to drive a truck. I might not be good at a lot of stuff, but I do know how to drive a truck. This truck here will be going over to where we're going. I don't know about the other one. Get lined up here to where he can load me back here, I guess. Let's change boots. Looks like a good idea. And yet another truck shows up. Yeah, one guy left already, but waiting on this guy to move so I can pull around and start getting loaded. Woo, doggy. Woo, boy. Just about got me my first deer. I mean, would have been a nice wall hanger. That's for sure. Big old wreck on that sucker, probably like a 38-point buck or so. Whew. Come around the corner and there he was, naked as a jaybird. I looked over at Ethel and said, "Don't look, Ethel!" But she done been moved. No, seriously, that sucker was a trophy buck if I've seen one. Probably one of the biggest bucks I've ever seen on this road. But, whew, I needed a deer crossing sign up there. Or I needed to go find where one was across in the same spot, I'm telling you. They almost gave sausage, I can tell you that. Hamburger, sausage, and an expensive bill. They got old Who's all decorated up, Who's all Valley, like one of the top floating deals in the area. won't say one of the biggest companies, but they got a campground on both sides of the road, and in the summertime, both sides are packed. I mean, filled. I like going through there at nighttime and blowing the train horns, freaking out the drunks. Man, these cops pick the best places and times to pull people over. And well, let's wear all black so nobody can see me standing right on the line. Come on, people, let me through here. Jeez. That little Jeep, he wasn't. If I pulled that guy over for a headlight, trying to squeeze through there, and that Jeep wasn't going to give me an inch of room. And we made it all the way over here finally. It's almost 8:30. Dadgum. There was a big old deer out. Even a bear. Old bear there in Potosi. I'm gonna tell you, I don't care if you're a cop, tow truck driver, whatever. If you're on the side of the road in the dark, wear something that gets you seen. Yeah, I see the cop car with the 1.5 million candle watt lights flashing and blinding you. But I don't see you wearing all black with just your one little shiny badge standing there in the dark through the red and blues and whatever colors you got flashing there. Make yourself visible, especially if you're standing on the side of the road. That's all I got to say about that. That was a pretty dangerous situation, actually, because you can't see the cop where he's standing at. I mean, I could barely see the shadow of him once I got up on top of him. But, you know, they're already sticking halfway out in the lane, plus the cop's standing in the lane because he's got a guy pulled over. So traffic's having to squeeze over into the other lane to get by. So, you know, you're creating a dangerous situation there. That's all there is to it. But we don't want to be the one that have to make the call the officer down due to, you know, his own negligence. So make yourself seen, please. I said please. Pretty please with cherry on top. But we're gonna go in and get us a bite. I don't know if Caden's coming or not, but they're going to be closing up here soon. I don't want to be the guy out here at the last second ruining that. These kids, it's time to go home and do their homework. So, y'all stay safe out there. God bless you. And we'll see y'all tomorrow.